the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Miami Redhawks offense will come out first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Nice move there. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Dropping back, it's Finn. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a spot in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Going up top again. Plucks it out of the air. Lots of running. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Redhawks. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Finn. That's caught. It's Perry. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Red Hawks are in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Huskies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. 1st one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Back to pass, it's Finn. Pressure coming. Gets it out quickly. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Red Hawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Off play action on 1st down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Makes the grab. Turning it on. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. To the air, it's Finn. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Let's go. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Firing deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Finn. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Red Hawks will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Ball is free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
justify that last pick six, David?
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Redhawks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Finn. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Redhawks are marching down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to pass. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Makes the quick grab. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The handoff to Johnson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the 2nd half.
Looking for a man. It's Finn. A little screen to the running back. Wide open spaces. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Redhawks will have it 1st and 10. The give on the option. Smashes through the tackle. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. He'll do it himself. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Bryant. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He wants to go deep. Makes a grab deep. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looking downfield very late in the half. He uncorks one deep. Snags it inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Never a doubt. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20 to 10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb.
The Red Hawks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They feed him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Finn. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking downfield on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Redhawks.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. Turning on the Jets. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play anthem set up 1st and 10 from the 48. And And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man quickly. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Rodgers.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him.
He's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. To the ground, he's got it again. Shakes off the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defense.
Really nice 1st down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back and leaves it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down will open up the final period. He'll pull it on the read. Fights off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Hand off from the shotgun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To throw, it's Finn. Throws to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Givens. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Red Hawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Finn. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Red Hawks are rolling down the field. Quarterback may change this route. He's looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
He'll do it himself. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Option football is about responsibility, but I can't give up my hand. I can't show them really quickly and make it easy on them. Good job by the defense, staying patient, defending all the options, stringing it out, making a nice play.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolutely center cut, and that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The field goal is no good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They're still firing away even with this lead. Touchdown, Miami! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.